Hello guys, my name is Sunny and look, today's our video's main topic is the importance of communication skills, which I really don't have, honestly. But I am talking about the skills that I craving for, the skills which is the one of the those kind of the skills if you really don't have, then it will affect you and haunt you the most every single time. So, first of all, I will tell you that when I understand and feel that the communication skill is the utmost, the most valuable skill that you ever gonna learn. And because of, look, I am doing, this is my second video. My first video is on what is my first experience at the job. And at the job I got so many times, so many experience that I have, that every single time it haunt me. It's not realizing me, it's haunt me. And those are very frustrating things, that you are not enough, that you really don't have the things that you wanna have. Because in order to achieve the goal you must have something that always reminding you that you are capable of something to that particular goal. If you want to achieve that goal, you must have this thing. If you have, then you are good to go. But the communication skill that I feel that this is the skills that I should have, I should practice it more, so I will not suffer that much. Because in our, even if forget about the job and career, even if at school, I always think that my communication skill is not that good. Right now it's not good. I am open about it. But I definitely work on that. I definitely realize in a very early stage that communication is one of the most important skill. But what happens is, I don't know, it's like me that at the early stages something happens to me, or my environment is such a thing, I don't know. But I cannot able to communicate that well, or I just compare myself, I'm just overthinking, I really don't know. Right now I still don't know that my communication is good. I know one thing, that communication, the main goal of communication is to passing the message very clearly and simplest way as possible. Because apart from that, everything else is just a ABC. The ability to convince someone, manipulate, persuade, the dark psychology and all that stuff, that we see it in our day-to-day lives. We've seen it at our job place, our in a school, in our college, in our relationship, in our family, in our relatives. We saw in the movies, web series, and so on. But the how we use those things, it's impact the most. There is a two people in the job. First one is always hard work, but he really don't have the communication skill, he is a zero. Second person, he is really good at it, he able to convince someone that his job is difficult, no one can do that. And other person is not doing those kind of the things. He not play with the other person perspective. He just come at work, doing his work, even if it's the hardest and it required lots of energy and thinking. He do that and just left. the second person, he came at the job, he worked his job, and apart from in his free time, during the working hours, not in the uh, lunch, he play with the other people's perspective that his job, his work is very important rather than anyone else. He portray himself that he really don't want any recognition, he don't want anything, but deep down he enjoys it. This kind of the things always frustrate the first person who work hardest, and he knows his value, but he really don't care. He knows that in the long term, the person, the number one person, will always gonna win. He always has the more thing in life that anyone else because he works hardest. If there is a God, he always sees it. Always remember that he is the person who worked the hardest. So I will let me give everything that he wanted. AI is also coming. So I understand that the communication is a really important perception. We really have to do that. But if you really don't have the skill, you will be outwork, outsmart, and outlast like this. The person A has only one weakness, that he is not communicate, he is not try to manipulate someone, he not try to persuade someone. So in a short term, the person B will definitely gonna win, but person A in the long run he definitely crossing it because he has a lots of experience, right? Let's assume that the person A and B has an age issue, like a age gap. Person A age is around 30, person B's age is around 27 or 30. So the age gap is also play a crucial role. And if the second person is a most hardworking, then person B gonna finish. Fucked up situation is there for him. He might be win in a short term. I definitely agree with you. Definitely agree that in a short term he will gonna win. He will be crushing the person A, but no one crush the person who always first come in and last one go. He understand a lots of stuff, and once he able to master that communication skill, everything will be fucked up. I understand that, and I definitely work on that. And this is not just example, this is my personal experience that I'm giving you, that regardless of your communication skill, if you're just able to deliver what you want to deliver, and if it is valuable, you're definitely gonna win in the long run. And I'm not saying that you should not ignore the communication skill. You definitely gonna work on that, because it's very crucial thing. If you The combination of the person who always outsmart, outlast, outwork everyone plus communication skill, this is the unbeatable combo. Be that. Everything is important, but you cannot do everything. But do what you can. If you can be a person who is disciplined, if you can be a person who is a very good communicator, do that. Be the mix of it, because it's benefiting you in a long run. and this is the things that I'm gonna do. Look, right now, at the theories that I know, the information that I have, the I'm not know everything, but I know lots of things. If I really believe that if I just implement those things, that what I know, I can get a lot better. My life will be better. I'm not doing it for anyone's sake. I'm doing it for my sake. But what's stopping me? I really don't get it. I know that one thing that's stopping me is my own self, that I'm not working hard, I'm not be consistent, I'm not be disciplined. But I definitely be disciplined, I'm definitely be focused, not distracted. And be, I never give up. This is the obvious thing. But the journey itself is so frustrating, I guess. It's in a journey we think that why we should go through this kind of the process. Can we just skip the process and reach to the end goal? But I don't know that why this is so frustrating. I know this is very important, this is all these things, but it's still frustrating. Right now, my if I just say that my goal is to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, but I still end up waking up at 7 a.m. And whenever I open my eyes and look at the clock, the feeling that I have is a so depressing feeling. I feel like that I should not wake up. I shouldn't have to wake up. Why just I just die? This kind of the things are coming up in my mind, and I understand that I cannot able to achieve everything, but I really wanna achieve which is really necessary for me. And as much as I can, I definitely have to achieve those. I really don't have any choice. Right now, there are so many things to achieve. And I really don't have the lots of question in my mind, and right now I really don't have those kind of the answers. I know something. I have to go with it what I really know. So yeah, our communication is really important, and it definitely gonna be important in our future for sure. With AI help, we can get a lots of things to be done. Yeah, and if you're valuable, even if we just speak something really good and articulate our sentences very clearly as possible, minimal and simplest way as possible, those are the skill is very crucial and important. And I definitely work on that, and I'm definitely gonna win this. And I really wanted to be a person who is really hardworking, always outlast, always outwork, always outsmart everyone. Also has the really clear, minimal, and decent communication skill. So this is the combo is a really good and very scary combo for anyone. So this kind of the thing is very important regardless of the field. So I hope I able to deliver and my share my experience very simplest way as possible. My communication skill is not good, but I am in a process to become good and decent communication skill. My main goal is not to uh, influence at those level to manipulate and persuade, but I just want to be a someone who clearly articulates sentences and very impactful type of the communication skill. Okay, so yeah, this is my whole video. We will meet in next video. Bye.